bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Mark Curtis. We are going to talk about a program today that will hopefully help people breathe a little easier, literally. I want to introduce Dr. Washington Burns. He is the Executive Director of the Prescott Joseph for Community Enhancement, and you're launching the Breathmobile.
Yes.
What is the Breathmobile?
The Breathmobile is a mobile asthma clinic, and it's actually operating, visiting schools in Alameda County, Oakland, Berkeley, Emeryville, San Leandro. Probably we'll be getting into Contra Costa County, Bayview, Hunters Point, and maybe even in Benicia.
It's very exciting. I mean, this is, to describe this, when we say Breathmobile, it's just like the Bookmobile or a Bloodmobile. It's a big old Winnebago, and it's going to be outfitted. So people are going to see this on the roads as school opens this fall.
That's right. And it is a full asthma clinic with specialists that will bring support to children who can't afford to really see a specialist. And it's a full clinic that will provide everything: pulmonary function studies, skin testing, an asthma specialist on board, education. We even have a very sophisticated health risk assessment system that will decide what their activity of asthma is. We even will be carrying influenza, particularly the swine flu. We have a pre-diabetic screening panel on board. We have a lot of things going with the Breathmobile. It's
fascinating, and we should remind people, because a lot of people may not be aware of this, but the Bay Area, and certainly some pockets of the East Bay, have amongst the highest rates of asthma in the country for kids. Do we know why that is?
Well, a lot of it has to do with socioeconomic reasons. In West Oakland, particularly where I work, we have problems with a lot of diesel emissions from trucks and shipping coming into the Port of Oakland, poor housing. But the biggest problem is, education and economic factors.
Right. You touched on something that I think is very important right now. Of course, the Congress and everyone, the President, is talking about health care reform and health insurance. And I would imagine you deal with a particular clientele, a lot of people who have no insurance at all. Can they access your services?
That's exactly right. That's the whole purpose of it, to provide low economic people at no charge these services that you or I could afford.
Okay.
And it's been shown with the operation in Southern California and other parts of the country that there's been a reduction in emergency room visits and hospitalizations by 70%.
Wow, that's
and
amazing.
Asthma is the greatest cause of absenteeism in schools, and we'll be keeping these kids in schools.
Yeah. Of course, all this takes money to provide something like this, a Breathmobile, and the services and the staff and so forth. You folks have started something called the 2020 Community Support Campaign. Tell us how that works. It's fascinating.
Yeah, basically this is a community project. We have community people on board from various medical organizations staffing it. We have help from a lot of corporations, foundations in the area, and individuals. But there's a community problem, and we feel that the community will support this. They've been very supportive in the past, and if we can just get $20 from 20,000 people, it'll take us a long way towards the $600,000 that we need for support.
It's not a lot to ask. Let me give the website. It's www.breathmobile-nca.org. And of course, one of the things that we only got about 30 seconds left I want to mention is you're going to the students, you're going to the schools this fall.
Right, we're going to the schools. We're taking the care to the schools. We want to eliminate all barriers for access to health care.
Yeah, well, it's a great idea, and I congratulate you again, Dr. Washington Burns, with the Breathmobile coming around to schools in the Bay Area this fall. Again, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Mark.
The website again is www.breathmobile-nca.org. I'm Mark Curtis. Thanks for joining us.